We were completely consumed by surfing. It's all we thought about morning, noon, and night. None of us had any idea where it would lead to. We weren't thinking about the future. There was nothing else we wanted to do except surf. That was it. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. I remember this shot real well. All of my friends, my career, if you could call it that, everything was shaped by the surfing lifestyle. I honestly can't imagine what things would have been like without it. But it was one trip in particular that really changed everything for me. My friends, my whole world, as it turned out. Surfing would never be the same again.
With me is surfing photographer Bruce Brown. And Bruce, let me say, I think the movies you take of surfing are just superb.
Thank you very much, Bud.
Is surfing that difficult to find all over the world?
It is, because the good days of surf are very rare, even in Hawaii and California. There's no way you can get prior information before you go. You can't write a letter to somebody and say, hey, how's the surf in Japan? Because no one knows, and they could care less really over there how it is.
Just coming up a hill like this and looking at the ocean in general, anybody that spent much time around the water is going to see those lines and know that there's a good chance that's going to be rideable. It motivated me to come down and check it out. Is this Bruce's Beauties? There it is, right, the sign right there. Home of the perfect wave. Well, that tells you everything.
What every surfer dreams of finding is a small wave with perfect shape, what we call a perfect wave. The odds against finding that are 10 million to 1. They finally got their first look at Cape St. Francis, South Africa.
I think Endless Summer is probably the greatest surf film ever made. It was the film that lifted the veil on the mystery of what surfing was for people.
Opened my mind to the fact that the world was kind of an empty canvas. There was waves all over the place.
It showed me what a perfect film could be. It was completely earth-shattering.
It is the movie to teach you everything about making a movie.
It's the most watched documentary of all time.
One of the most important travel movies of all time, even if you don't surf.
In context of the time, assassinations, wars, draft, there's this documentary being made about these two guys going around the world.
What Endless Summer did was just say to everybody who saw it, get out there.
Definitely helped change the reputation. It wasn't all about being a beach bum.
These good-looking young dudes walked up the ramp to the airplane with their suits on. They found secret spots, and I thought that just looked like the coolest thing in the world.
It was amazing. It was everything that we thought surfing was and then more.
People looked like they were having fun. They were smiling. It's just like, that's it. That's gonna cure all my problems.
The dream of perfect waves was just mind-boggling.
That movie brought international surfing to South Africa.
It made me feel like a little bit more part of the surf community.
Cape St. Francis, all your dreams and aspirations are in that sequence.
It was like a dream, you know, it was beautiful.
Dick was kind of a leader in the surfing world. He knew how to travel the world. He was curious about everything.
He enjoyed people. He enjoyed girls. He enjoyed surfing. He liked to have fun. He liked to ski. He liked to ride motorcycles. He liked to sail.
Dick is party boy. I mean, come on. He was the man. He's got some fantastic stories, you know.
His adventures in weird and wild places was sort of legendary. The word went out. They inspired Bruce, and they inspired the Endless Summer.
There's always the backstory, if you will,
And that backstory sometimes is more intriguing than the actual story itself.
Dick Metz, he's the most underrated surf legend ever. There's no question about this. He's like one of the head dominoes that tips it, and that domino thing goes.